I wanted to learn the process of making chocolate and I wanted to try it for myself. There's many things I can make, but chocolate is something I haven't made before, so check this out. The place I went to is called Delphi Ventures, which is located not too far from Dunstable. They are a family business that have been around for a number of years. They have their own farm where they have cacao trees, which is basically where the chocolate process, cocoa butter process starts from. To start off, a video was shown to me to show me the process of how chocolate and cocoa butter is made. This picture shows when the beans are first pulled out. It's then dried outside in the sun, and this is the final result of that when it's dried out. Cacao trees are mainly in West Africa and South America. All of the cocoa butter chocolate products that you see across the world comes from places like this. Nee, who's part of the family business, gave me a demonstration. What he's doing here forms the first part of the cooling process of chocolate. This is called tempering, and tempering for dark chocolate, the temperature has to be below 33 degrees. So what he's doing here is helping to get the temperature lower. I then did that. So what will happen, the chocolate will start to get harder. When doing this, you only need a small sample. So I took a couple of scoops, only a couple of scoops that you need to do this. The reason for that being is that this is all eventually going to go back into that tray, cool down. Then you're going to see a whisking process that's going to happen once I put this chocolate back into the tray. It's important to spread it as much as possible to cool it down. That will get it cooler quicker. If you don't do it enough, it won't cool down enough. You can see how it's hardened when I've put it back into the tray. And now you're going to see the whisking process that you have to do. I did this for about a minute or so. So just get a close up of that. That's it. A bit thicker than before. And then you check the temperature. So then the temperature now is below 33 degrees. So I can start pouring it into a tray that I've picked. I wanted variety in some of my shapes, so this is what I went for. This is then gonna go into the freezer or the fridge, and it has to be in there for about 15 minutes. After that period, it should be ready. It should be ready for you to pull out of the tray. While I waited, he provided me with some snacks that they'd made, so with the chocolate sauce. It was really nice. And then, interestingly enough, this is the box that it's going to go into. Apparently 5,000 people have tried to get it into the box and have struggled. Only 74 had, and I was the 75th. And here we are. Here is the final product. Look how beautiful it looks. Look at what I was able to achieve. So this was so much fun. You would think a pro made these, wouldn't you? I asked him about the footfall of customers. So most of their customers are from the UK, the States, and only a small percentage from Ghana. The cost is 500 Ghana cedis. Thoroughly enjoyed, thoroughly recommend.